Environmental issue.
Yes, come in please. I'm waiting for you all. I'm just thinking about our environmental issue in our country right now. Today, as we know, there are millions of ton waste created by us every day. In your opinions, what are the methods that currently Malaysia use for solid waste management?
Okay, I will tell the introduction. Some landfill are also used for waste management purpose, such as the temporary storage, consolidation and transfer or processing of waste material, such as sorting, treatment or recycling. And then, unless they are stabilized, these areas may experience several shaking or soil liquefaction of the ground during a large earthquake.
Mr. Fahan, for your information. Mr. Alex, can you tell us about the basic requirement of this sanitary landfill?
Explain about basic requirement. It have four basic requirement. First is full or partial hydrological isolation. Consider to locate sanitary landfill for natural constraint based on groundwater, surround sound. Second is formal engineering preparation. It to design and investigate federal aspect to local geological and hydrological, and then come up with waste disposal plan and final restoration plan. Third is permanent control. It to train staff to handle and supervise site preparation and construction. The lastly is planned waste covering. It to cover landfill separate layer to help less pollution. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alex. Ashraf, can you tell us about how this landfill works?
Okay, while Alex explaining about the basic requirement, I have searched about how the landfill work. Okay, actually there are about 7 process of how landfill works. Okay, firstly, linear system. Okay, the modern of landfill are designed and constructed with the environment protection system. A linear system creates an impermeable barrier system between soil and groundwater. A high density plastic linear is placed over the clay, and drainage layer is installed over the linear. Okay, the linear system must meet all state and federal regulation. Okay, for the second point is drainage and liquid management. Okay, the environment protection measures used at a landfill also include a system to collect leachate, which is liquid from inside the landfill. Okay, a perforated pipe is placed on the top of the linear system to allow for the proper drainage and collection of rainwater. Next point is landfill gas. As a waste decomposed of a gas byproduct is naturally produced, these gases consist primarily of carbon and methane, which is the primary component of the natural gases. The gas is captured using gas collection wells, and then the landfill gas are burned and in some cases used as a renewable energy sources. Okay, for the fourth point is rainfall. Stormwater runoff is collected and contained in sedimentation basin. These ponds allow soil particles to settle out of the water before it discharges to a nearby waterway. Landfill are designed and constructed with environmental protection and system. A linear system creates an impenetrable barrier between soil and groundwater. A high density plastic linear is placed over the clay and drainage is installed over the linear system. The linear system must meet all the state and federal regulation. For the second point, drainage and liquid management. The environmental protection measures used at a landfill also include a system to collect a leachate, which is liquids from inside the landfill. For the third point, landfill gas. As it is worked as a waste decomposed a gas hyper product is naturally produced. These gases consist primarily carbon and methane, which is soluble in water, is most likely to leave a landfill with liquids. Okay, for the next point is rainfall. Stormwater runoff is collected and contained in sediment basin. This point allows soil particles to settle out of the water before it is discharged to a nearby waterway. Okay, for the next point, groundwater monitoring. The groundwater is one of the most important concerns at a landfill. Monitoring wells are installed and checked regularly. Okay, for the sixth point, working phases. This main part of the landfill is where trash is placed by the truck and then compacted by the heavy machine. Each day, the new garbage is covered with dirt and then approved by the cover layer to contain odors and discourage pests. For the last point is the final cap. When a landfill section is full to capacity, it is capped with a final cover and monitored for at least 30 years. A typical cap consists of synthetic plastic linear that is placed on the top and tombing all that was put into the landfill. The linear then is topped with approximately 24 inches of soil and final vegetation.
Thank you, Mr. Ashraf, for your information. Next, Mr. Fauzan, can you tell us about this advantage and this disadvantage of the sanitary landfills?
I will tell about the sanitary landfill, the advantage and disadvantage. Okay, first I will go through on the advantage. Okay, the advantage. Burying can produce energy and can be obtained by the conversion of a landfill gas. The waste product of a landfill can be used as a direct fuel for combustion and indirectly they can be processed into another fuel. Landfill is a specific location for waste disposal that can be monitored. On the completion of the landfill, it can be reclaimed and it can be used as a park and farming land. If properly designed, landfill the waste can be processed and all recyclable material can be used before closing. Organic material can also be separately from a properly designed landfill which can be used for compost or production of a natural gas. Alright, the landfill that are properly managed can be captured the natural gas or methane that is produced by the underground composing material. Okay, that's all for the advantage, and I will go through on the disadvantage. Okay, the first advantage. Okay, landfill that are properly designed or operated face uncontrolled dumping area. The area surrounding the landfill become heavily polluted. Next, landfill can pollute air, water, and also soil. The dangerous chemical can seep into the ground waste system, and last but not least, many insects and rodents are attracted to landfill and can result in dangerous disease. That's all I know.
Mr. Fauzan, that's all we know about the sanitary landfill in Malaysia. But I have discovered the new landfill technology that calls bioreactor technology. We see the further details of this bioreactor landfill in the next video.